Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Yes, it don't dey set. Fire don't dey boil up small. Nigerians youth don't they take over the streets because of the manipulation of INEC. As they see this video for screen, now obedience for Abuja, now they occupy the INEC office. As they talk now, they demand explanation to waiting that they hear and they see for internet. When it be say they know waiting then they self do during the time of voting. And before we leave you to watch all this video interview, we equally receive the official statement, the first statement when we say Peter Obi don't issue since when we say that they conclude this election. Yes, this man don't issue the first statement. I will equally bring you the video as well. First of all, before then, I want to leave you make you hear the full details of this very outbreak of the Abuja youths for the INEC office. I'll come back.
This is what happened. What is happening in Asaba now? It's happening live in Asaba. Live in Asaba. This Obi must be a president of Nigeria, whether they like it or not. Whether I like it or not. I vote now.
Can you inspect your right, please? Okay, okay, thank you. Hip, hip, hip!
Okay,
so what are you concerned about? What's going to happen? Give me your right, please.
It has to be what was told. It has to be. The only way anybody will trust the credibility of the results being announced is that the simple process promised to the Nigerian people, paid for by the Nigerian people, is followed. That's all we're asking. Nobody is asking anybody to manipulate results on behalf of anybody. We're saying we campaigned for a presidential candidate. We voted for a presidential candidate. If our presidential candidate loses, let him lose in an open, honest contest. That's very simple. If our presidential candidate wins, like we believe he will win, let him win in an open, transparent contest. Very simple. Nobody is saying anything different. This is not an attempt to subvert the process. We're insisting your process, follow it. We weren't the ones who designed the process. We weren't the ones who contracted out the process. We're just saying follow the process. That's all.
Did you come into this election with more trust in the process and now that's completely been shattered, or were you doubtful to begin with?
We saw this process implemented in Anambra. Nobody contested the results. We saw this process implemented in Ekiti. By the next day, everybody knew who was winning and who was losing. We saw this contest implemented in Osun. Okay, we knew. And we knew where the stress points for the elections were. Very simple thing. The process is not being followed. Thank you, James. That's where the issue is.
I would like to speak.
Sorry. Just how is your English?
Okay, can you... Please, let's get this.
I would like to speak.
I will send it to you, absolutely. And when I refer to you, do I call you Elenimoja or Elenimoja?
I would like to speak.
Is one party are you representing?
Just please.
Okay, can we roll? New Central.
Can we? Two of you talk. Please, can we? Arise, how you said? Yeah, 1 minute. Okay. Now you are staging a protest here. Specifically, tell us your demands. It's very simple, and it's not something that ought to cause much fight or create any tension. It's very simple, very straightforward. We were told a process had been instituted for the election. This process had been used previously. It had been used in elections in 3 states, 3 out-of-cycle elections. And we're told it was going to work for the presidential election. What is the process? On election day, go to your polling unit, you get accredited using BVAS, you will cast your ballot. After you cast your ballot, election results will be counted and will be transmitted directly from the polling unit to a central server. Right? That is not what is happening. We are now seeing manually collated results today. After 4 days, we have not seen the results being uploaded onto INEC server. Instead, INEC is already announcing results. And the results that INEC is announcing are at variance with what was collated. What we saw at the polling units. What we are saying is, INEC, there was a process you promised the Nigerian people. There was a process the Nigerian people paid for. The Nigerian people paid for it to the tune of more than 300 billion naira. Follow the process. Simple. Follow the process. Simple. If you are saying that this party is losing and this party is winning, show the process. What we are seeing now is a manual collation, manual transmission, and so on of the results. We were promised, according to the Electoral Act and according to INEC guidelines, that there will be an electronic transmission of results. Why is that process not being followed? Once you don't follow that process, you are robbing us of trust in the process, you are robbing the process of its integrity, and the opacity is what Nigerians have suffered in the past that leads to the theft of elections, that leads to rigging of elections, that leads to a manipulation of the electoral process. And we're saying something very simple: follow your process. Very simple.
Are you representing any party in particular?
I don't have to be representing a political party.
Result you are actually going
while
against?
I'm a member of a political party, I'm standing here as a Nigerian citizen who on Saturday woke up, went to a polling unit, was accredited, voted, saw my results, and then I'm not seeing my results being uploaded to the INEC server the way they promised. It doesn't have anything to do with my political affiliation. It doesn't matter. My political affiliation doesn't matter. It's not important. It's not important.
So what will happen now if INEC does not contend to what you're asking for?
That means they've deprived the process of its integrity. If INEC goes on and announces this way and puts if INEC goes on and announces the results this way and completes it, what it has done is that it is telling us this process is not transparent. INEC promised Barrister Festus Okoye of INEC 118 times promised that they will follow this process, that Beaver's results will be uploaded up to the INEC server. 118 times. Why has it not been done? 118 times. The INEC chairman 58 times, including a recording on my phone right now, promised that even at Chatham House a few days before the election, promised that we will use Beaver's results. Beaver's results will be uploaded. Why? I'm not here accusing the INEC chairman of rigging the election. We have not done that. We are saying you promised us a process, and your refusal to abide by the process puts a question mark on the integrity of the results. Why go manual? That's all. Why you going manual? I don't represent a group. My name is Ilemona Onoja. I'm a member of a political party, but I'm not here in my capacity as a political party. I'm representing a political party. There are members of other political parties here. Yes, we are mixed up. So it is not a party thing.
As you can see, a lot of people are gathered here, demanding that INEC follows the due process it has promised.
The protesters demanding
Jama'a dawo bayan nan da Allah. Ku zo mana jama'a, me amfani zuwan ku to? Me amfani zuwan ne? A dawo ta nan.
Okay. So you introduce yourself and tell us your demand. You joined our protesters demanding uploading of the election results. How do you see the process and how do you feel?
My name is Dr. Ezeko Lopez. For the very first time on Saturday, 25th of February, during the election, I saw a 50-something-year-old man came out to exercise his franchise. He has not voted before. He didn't even know how he should complete or what he should do. Imagine a man of 50-something years old in a country, and since he has been 18 years old, he has not even voted for once. For the very first time in Nigeria, we had hope. We don't even care what has been happening for the past 8 years or what suffering we've been going through, that we cannot have access to our rights, our money, food. People are dying of starvation. People are extremely frustrated. People are jackpotting from this country. They are leaving this country on a daily basis. We don't care about that. But yet we head on onto hope against 25th of February. And now today, being almost 3 days after election, we are yet to know the results of who the youth, who everybody has voted for. Why? Why is that so? INEC chairman, why are you trying to kill the hope of the youth? Why? We don't have any other thing to hold on to in this country except hope. There is nothing to hold on to. Nothing is happening. Nothing is working. Nothing is working, and that is the only thing we've heard of. You promised that the election will be transparent. After uploading results, a few hours after uploading results, the result was deleted. Why? Is that transparency?
At all.
Even this time around, it's even worse than before, than the analog age. It's worse. We were hoping that these beavers will give us give us the accurate results and give us who we have voted for. We give us the people's choice. We give us the president of the people's choice. But that is not what we are seeing. It is so clear that nothing is happening. That will not be what we expect. It is not. I don't want to accuse anybody of rigging, but from my own opinion, that is what it seems to be happening right now. Why? Please. His presidency, our president should call INEC chairman. Our president, with all due respect, sir, I don't care how you emerge. I don't care what has been happening in this country for the past 8 years. But please, your legacy should not be tarnished. Don't allow your legacy to just be drained into the gutter like that. Call the INEC chairman into place. Call him, let him do the needful. He should do the needful because there is rage. The youth are hungry.
It's either the beaver is being used or the election make an alternative for the beaver to be recognized. Because the main thing we had, the hope we had, was that the beavers were accounted for our votes. And we promised the masses during our sensitization, go out and vote. I sacrificed the whole of 1 month educating Nigerians on how to go ahead and vote. But only for today, I was confronted. We will never vote. This will not happen in this country again. We have endured. We are not violent to you. We are for peace. Let the beavers and let the result that was uploaded in INEC result, please let it be used. However, INEC will reconnect to that result. We have the result. They should go ahead and upload that result. The beavers did not fail. During orientation, they told us that beaver is 100% efficient. Now, where is the efficiency? How do we get the accuracy when the beavers itself cannot be accounted for? Honestly, Nigerians, it is time for us to get our result. Mr. President, just as my fellow woman have spoken, Mr. President, we have tolerated and we have come in peace. Let the beaver be put in use. All the result that has been announced, let it be correct. Imagine result to be called and it's not according to the accredited voters. Election we read was 20th February and we went to our various polling units on the 25th of February. For cry out loud, 25th February, and we are getting result of 20th February. Please, Mr. President, the Nigerian youth that have voted you in one way or the other, do not disappoint us. Do not bring us into areas that you see that we are violent, we are peace-loving youth. We love you and we are working for the peace and the growth, development of this country. To this extent, bring back our mandates, deliver that beaver's result, so our love will continue. My name is Barrister Lillian Kuza. Thank
you. All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't hear everything when it be say it happen for that video, and also the readiness of Nigerians if Nigeria federal government not do within the needful, and also the INEC. Now, I will equally leave you to watch this other video when we receive from Peter Obi his own first official statement after the Saturday election. Here what Peter Obi sent across to every obedience all around the world. We'll come back.
Obi adro wana ya ọcha. Maka e bido we protest right now like no. Aga di wana. So ba ina twen comment gi. Ana twen comment gi ka mal go go e na no kita jilo wo pa no.
At the end of the day, we will not expect much from them because you're trying to remove a situation that has been there for years. But what we need is to remain calm and persistent in saying this is wrong. We will not get it. We will remain calm. We will remain persistent.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe say una don't hear the message of Peter Obi. Say it own not pass be say make Nigerians remain calm. May we remain calm. Yes. It not me say may we not ask for waiting their rights. Or if we get any evidences when we say yes, we get to prove concerning every of our polling units and also the result when we say INEC, they try to showcase to the world. May we not release them, but remain calm. May we stay away from protests for the now. I believe say everything get stage by stage when we say it's supposed to go through. All right. May we watch out. Now, so talking concerning this matter, we'll leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section, even as we draw the line here. We will see you when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.